Okay guys, here's a short video to remind you how we do cross-cutting when we're multiplying our fractions. Okay, so in this problem we've got 3/4 multiplied by 8/9, and before we start our multiplying we can check in a cross shape whether we can divide this numerator by this denominator, or this denominator and this numerator together. Okay, so with 3 and 9, we can divide both of those by 3. So we'll do divide by 3 and divide by 3 to get 1 and 3. Right? Then we've got 4 and 8. Okay, we can divide those by 4 to get 1 and 4 to get 2. So we're doing divide 4 and divide 4. Yeah? So before we do our multiplication, we can check in our cross shape whether we can do any division. Okay, so let's clean this up, rewrite our fractions. So we've got 1 over 1 multiplied by 2 over 3, okay, because we were able to divide like that to get 2 and divide like this to get 3, which equals 2/3. Easy. Now, when we've got mixed numbers like 4 halves or 4 over 2, no, not 4 over 2, and not 4 halves either. It's sorry, that's 4 and a half. Excuse my misspeaking. Cool. So we've got 4 and a half multiplied by 2/3. So first thing we need to do before we do any cross-cutting is we need to turn this back into an improper fraction. So 4 times 2 plus 1 is, goodness, going to be 9 over 2 multiplied by 2 over 3. And already we can see, there's some good cutting opportunities here. So let's go these two first. We can divide both of these by 3. So we get 1 and 3. Cool. And then 2 and 2, we can divide both of those by 2. So we get 1 and 1, which is going to give us 3 over 1. Because we do 3 times 1 equals 3. 1 times 1 equals 1. Which equals 3. Cool. So 2/3 of 4 and a half gives us 3. Okay. Next one, we've got 2 and 1/10 multiplied by 2/7. So again, first thing, we need to do 2 and 1/10 into an improper fraction. So 2 times 10 plus 1 is 21 over 10. Then we've got 2/7, so we'll do multiplied by 2 over 7. Aha! Look, we can divide these both by 7 to get 1 and 3, and then dividing this way to get 5 and 1. Easy. Then we're just multiplying our 3 by our 1 to get 3, and 5 by 1 to get 5. Okay, let's do a couple more examples. Okay, this time we've got 2 and 2/3 times 9. So this time we're going to need to convert our mixed number into an improper fraction, and we're also going to need to convert 9 into a fraction. So 2 and 2/3, 6 plus 2 is 8. 8/3 multiplied by, and then 9 as a fraction is just 9 over 1. Not 9 over 9. That would also be 1. Okay, and once we've got them both as fractions, we can do our cross-cutting again. So we cut our 3 into a 1, and we cut our 9 into a 3, because divide by 3, divide by 3. Good. We can't do 8 and 1, so this becomes 8 times 3 and 1 times 1, which equals 8 times 3 is 24. 1 times 1 equals 1. So 2 and 2/3 of 9 is going to give us 24. What we're basically doing to 9 here is we're timesing it by 2 and adding 2/3 of 9. 2/3 of 9 is 6. So 18 plus 6 is 24. Easy peasy. Next, okay, this time again we've got one mixed number. So first let's turn that into a fraction. So 7 plus 5 that's 12 over 7 multiplied by 21 over 24. Okay, can we cut 12 and 24? Well, yeah, we can divide by 12. Divide by 12 to give us 1 and 2. Then divide by 7 to get 1. Divide by 7 to get 3. Then we've got 1 times 3 is 3 over 1 times 2 is 2. 3 over 2. And let's change 3 over 2 back to a mixed number. So that becomes 1.5. Cool. Very last one, we've got 5/8 times 2/5. Okay, so we can cross our 5 and our 15ths to get 1 and 3. Then we can cross our 8 into a 4 and our 2 into a 1, because we are dividing by 5, dividing by 5, dividing by 2, dividing by 2. So that's going to give us 1 times 1 is 1. 4 times 3 is 12. And there we have it. So I'd like you in your workbook to do exercise 1. Focus please, camera. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? And that's all for today. Next time we'll start talking about our division. All right? Okay, guys. See you later.